What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Average Guys Gourmet. Once again, I'm Tony Rican, and today I have with me my daughter Maddie. The reason she's here is I had thrown the idea out, what does everybody in the house want me to cook? And Maddie was the first one to step up and tell me what she wanted. She wanted chocolate cupcakes. So today, from scratch, we're going to make chocolate ganache cupcakes and frosting. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, we're going to start with our chocolates, our brown sugar, and our freshly brewed coffee. Maddie, do you want to go ahead and dump those ingredients in for me? I'll help you with that one. Hang on. Daddy will help you. It's packed in there good, huh? There you go. There you go. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour my hot coffee over everything. And now we'll whisk this together. Now that I've let my chocolate and coffee and cocoa mix cool to room temperature, I'm going to move on to the next step. Are you ready, Maddie? You're not going to talk for everybody?
No.
No? Oh, you talked. Okay, so let's go ahead, Maddie. Why don't you take those and gently put everything in the bowl. Make sure everything gets in here. There you go. That's our flour. Let's get it all in. Is it all out? Okay. What's next? Oh, the sugar, your favorite part. Yeah, we'll put that sugar in there. And what's next? What is that? Baking soda?
I have no idea.
Okay, and I'll put some of the salt in here, a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm just going to mix this together. You making a mess over there, honey, while Daddy's making this?
No.
No. But messes are fun. Okay, once we have this all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and pull my chocolate mixture back together and get everything moving on. So, let me grab that bowl. So, we've got the chocolate. Does that look good yet?
No.
Okay, let's make it look good. I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs and my egg yolk and start whisking this together. Look at that. That's thick chocolate, isn't it?
Kind of.
Then I'm going to go ahead and take my buttermilk and my oil. Let's get that all mixed in. Now I'm going to add just a little bit of vanilla in. And now that everything's thoroughly mixed, we're going to go ahead and put our flour mixture, our flour, our sugar, our baking soda, and salt, and we're just going to put that in there. You go ahead and you keep scooping that in, Maddie, just little by little. Now I'm going to mix it. This is the great part about having a helper. I have extra hands. Okay, and now we're ready to go ahead and spoon this into our cupcake tray. A little bit of a mess. Yeah, that's what's a great part about having a helper. I have a helper to help me clean up later, helper help me taste, helper help me cook, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get this ready for the oven. Okay, so we've got the oven preheating to 325 degrees. I've prepped my mini cupcake pan. We're going to go ahead and spoon this in. This is the part Maddie loves the most. She loves seeing the batter go in, getting ready for the oven, don't you? No, your favorite part is eating them, isn't it? Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started, and we'll spoon about halfway full on each of these cups. Okay, so now that I've got this all done, we're going to take these, throw them in the oven. It'll be about 15 minutes-ish. Go ahead and check it. You know, take your little toothpick, check it, make sure they're done, but it'll be roughly 15 minutes. So we're going to throw these in, and we'll get making that frosting. Now, while our cupcakes are going, we're going to start on the frosting. Right now, I have my heavy cream heating up on the stove. I'm going to go ahead and take my butter and my corn syrup and put that in there. Also add a little bit of salt, just a touch. We're going to go ahead and get everything melted in. Once everything's moved in, melted in, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat and continue stirring it so it's nice and even. I'm going to let this cool down to room temperature, and then we'll go ahead with the next step. Okay, so now that my heavy cream, chocolate, and everything has cooled to room temperature, I have a bowl of ice cold water here that I'm going to go ahead and place the pot into. Just be careful with this. You don't want to dump it and spill it everywhere. And so what you're going to do is, when you have this in here, you leave it in here for about 15 minutes, coming to it and stirring every couple of minutes. You just want to thicken this up. So we're going to stir it, like I said, just leave it sit for about 15 minutes or so. It'll thicken up, then we'll transfer this over to whatever we're putting the frosting on with. Once the frosting's thickened up, we're going to go ahead and put it in our frosting dispenser. I don't have one of those nice piping bags. This is just, we got this real cheap from the grocery store, and it works great. We're going to go ahead and take our cupcakes and just go ahead and get them nicely frosted here. Now, you don't have to be a pro at this. It's actually pretty easy to get it looking halfway decent. And there you go. You're all set. Do the whole plate of them this way. Put them out. Everybody's going to eat these. They're going to love them. We'll see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoy.